Notts County talk after Notts break, the National League record attendance. We've also beaten Solihull 2-0. I'm joined by Holly. Very good performance, wasn't it?
It was just a solid performance, like never really in doubt. I mean, after Frank Vincent hit the post in the first half, you just knew a goal was coming, and it was quite a comfortable win, especially Cairo's goal went in as well. Just a great performance to watch, especially in such a big crowd. Hopefully more people will come down now after watching that football.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's just such a good day. The way we played, the goals, the time they came, I do think it will draw more people in. Before kick-off then, the lineup comes out. No Jim O'Brien, but more importantly, no Kyle Cameron. Were you nervous about the defence?
Not nervous, because we've had him not in the team before, and we've had to kind of make changes and alterations to kind of adapt to that. But he is such a big figure as the captain. He's a great player. He also gets goals, and there's like a stat where we haven't lost when he's been on the pitch, which is just an amazing statistic. Wasn't nervous, because obviously I have faith in Bertrand and the system he works, but to see Rawlinson on the bench as well and only playing the one centre back, not nervous, but I just wanted to see how it worked out, and it worked out perfectly.
Yeah, I think Adam Chickson now can be relied on every game. I think he's fantastic.
Yeah.
Him and Brindley, the way they drive the ball out of defence is very, very good.
I mean, that's what you need, especially because then they're playing more of like the attacking centre-backs and not the sweeper, which Connell and Lacey both did. They need to be able to pick up that ball and drive a little bit forward and look for that forward pass, and the way they do that and the way they do that quite comfortably, they're more relaxed on the ball, and you have faith in them, and you have faith in them that they will recycle the ball and it'll be comfortable and it can go back to Patterson and they'll still be fine.
Obviously, Neil Ardley came back today. I think he made his shoot towards the family stand second half of his tactic there. Do you think there's anything else he bought, or his knowledge of the players bought, that he impacted the game with?
Yeah, I mean, anyone can say that he didn't or he did, but he definitely tried to get under Kelly Evans' skin. If it worked, who knows, because that number 10 was on at him all game, going from niggly fouls, just other bits like that, and kind of always in his face to kind of, get him worked up. But Kelly Evans has played for a long time now, like, he knows the game. He didn't rise to it too much. Obviously it's annoying and it's frustrating, and I think Ardley definitely put that in place because he knows Kelly Evans is not one of those players that would bite for it, but is a player that gives so much passion and pride for the club that he'd get stuck in. And the tactic to change ends, it didn't work, did it? So.
There was a massive hook for number 10 when he came off, so I think definitely. But like you say, you can't tell if it's affected Dion because he gets a yellow every game, so you never know, do you? I thought Carl Roberts was a bit better today. Faded out a little bit, but I do think he was a little bit better. Do you?
Yeah, he looked like his old self, and I know obviously he'd been injured, so it's hard to get back to that kind of form that we all know him as. But today I thought he was solid. He was a threat, and that's what you need. And you have Vincent, Rodriguez, and Roberts all on the ball. It's dangerous, it's dangerous, and especially when you're playing into Wootton up top. No defence wants to come up against that. No,
exactly. Final player I want to talk about is Joel Taylor. From when he came in at the start of the season, I thought every game he was putting in a 6 out of 10 performance. I feel like now he's 8.5 every game. Yeah,
Joel Taylor for me, when I saw him pre-season, I was like, wow, great replacement for the wing-back we had last year, and I thought, great. And then he's so good and he's so comfortable, but someone's like, he's got more in him though, and he's got more in him. Like, not saying his performances were bad before, but you knew there was more there, and now we're starting to see that kind of extra bit. That ball was inch perfect, and it was so beautiful, and I can't wait to rewatch that. And it put into Wootton literally on a plate for him.
Yeah, it was very, very good assist, and I think man of the match rightly deserved by him as well.
Yeah.
I think we have obviously Rochdale in the cup, but in the league we have Eastleigh away, I think, and then Boreham Wood away. Before this run of games, when we had the 3 defeats, I couldn't envisage just having this many points in this tricky run. Are you confident for the next two league?
Yeah, definitely, because the performances that we pulled off against Stockport, Grimsby, these today, they're all up there. They're all teams that are challenging. They're all big teams that should be challenging, and we just pulled off so many comfortable performances. I know Grimsby was a bit of a smash and grab, but we resorted Grimsby to 1 shot on target in the second half.
Yeah, 16 off target, but that's because we were so good defensively.
That's it, and just knowing that, and they've got so much kind of energy and enthusiasm behind them now. Hopefully it'll just carry them through those games, and then we'll have the more kind of comfortable games against the lower league teams, rebuild, try out some new stuff again, and it'll give us into a good run of form going into the Christmas break in January, which is a tough period, especially if you're going for promotion.
Holly, I really appreciate you joining us, and I'll let you go and rest your voice.
Thank you.